Now, Joe, obviously you have an insight in terms of that you were a student in LIT, you know the Clare-Limerick rivalry, but from a neutral perspective, how strong is it?
Yeah, it's obviously very close. They're on the border of each other there, and a lot of these guys have went to college over the past number of years, and obviously went to school together, even in Art School Reach and stuff like that. And even Niall Moran has taught a good couple of the guys, so it's interesting enough. And it's going to be very tactical. You know, these guys know each other inside out, so it's whoever brings something new, I suppose, to the game. I know, obviously, working with Davy in LIT, he'll relish the underdog tag for Clare anyway, and get them really riled up for the game. And you know, there's a lot of hype down in Limerick after the Munster final, and you know, that might work with them or it could work against them. You know, there's a lot of talk coming from Limerick now. There's a song even out the other day, so it's kind of tempting fate, I think, a small bit maybe, you know.
You know Davy Fitz well. You've been inside in the dressing room with him. What would he be saying to his team in the sense of emphasising the fact that they are underdogs, or will it be the siege mentality?
Yeah, probably will be. Probably be telling them that everybody's writing them off and stuff like that. But then again, you see guys writing in the paper that Clare will be around for the next 10 years, you know, and that doesn't really help either. It puts extra pressure. But it'll be interesting to see how they'll deal with Tony Kelly. Limerick, will Wayne Mack follow him, or who will go with him? Because Tony likes to go wherever he wants, and Podge Collins then comes out around centre forward. So tactically, it's going to be interesting to see, will Limerick hold their defensive six in place, or will they let Tony Kelly? Because I remember when we played them, Tony Kelly was sitting right in front of me at one stage, you know, and that was in the full back line. So it'll be interesting to see, do they play as defensive, or will they go a bit more attacking against the Limerick backs?
And having had that experience against Clare, Joe, what do you think the Limerick game plan should be?
Well, to be honest, they kind of play the same thing. Seamus Hickey comes from wing forward, and he gathers ball in the half back line. He helps out the backs a lot, and Declan Hannon doesn't actually stay full forward. He kind of comes out a bit and leaves Graham and Shawnee inside. And if the two boys get goals or get space to be goals on, because Graham Mulcahy is one of the fastest men in Ireland, in hurling anyway at this stage, and if he gets space and gets a few balls in front of him, they could get a few goals. And you know, as I was chatting to Michael earlier on, he said it's very hard for Clare to come back if they're not in the lead early on with the style they play, you know. Guys,
we're coming to the vital moment. Who's going to win this match, Clare or Limerick, in a word?
You know, in a word, I'd have to say it could even be a draw, but I'd say Limerick, maybe after a point by Hawkeye.
Michael Ryan goes for Limerick. Thanks for that, Michael. Joe Canning?
Limerick.
Limerick, that's 2 for Limerick.
Oh, I'll have to side with Clare, so.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the Clare mother influence there.